grid as our drivers look to make a name for themselves. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. It's a combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners, making it a very tricky track when it comes to overtaking. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. And as our drivers line up on the grid, it's eyes on the competition, but for each and every one of our drivers in the cockpit, it's eyes on the prize, and that prize is victory. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate. That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Good stuff. That is a good day's work. We hit the target and you brought it home cleanly.
Another superb Australian Grand Prix comes to an end then, and it's a thoroughly deserved victory.
And you could really tell today just how much of a factor the home race advantage was. Not only did they have the energy from the crowd, but they also knew every millimetre of this track. That's what the home race advantage means.
Well, what a thrilling end to an incredible Grand Prix weekend. Our top 3 finishers should be incredibly happy with what they were able to achieve out there today. We've gone wheel to wheel, we've seen thrills and spills. Who knows what's coming? Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to our latest F1 World event. So many stories up and down the grid, but there can only be one winner. Shanghai International Circuit then is a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience. The flats, open to the elements location, test their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and they're available into turn 1 and down the kilometre-long back straight into turn 14. Well, we have a brilliant view from our commentary box looking down on our grid today, but as nervous and as tense as we are behind the microphone, that's nothing compared to how the drivers feel behind the wheel as they head for victory. So Anthony Davidson, our player, is now making their 10th F1 World appearance. Thus far, they've learnt the ropes.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's still not loads of events, but you've had probably by this point some races that have gone your way, some maybe haven't, and just focus on what you've done well so far and keep enjoying it. And, you're always going to improve at this stage of any campaign.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward. Now use DRS now available. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. Okay mate, this is the final lap of the race, final lap. Yes, guys, yes! Come on, boys! Well, that was a great win, but we could have got ourselves into trouble there. Let's celebrate it, but let's also work on that clean racing, eh?
It's a performance to be proud of from our Chinese Grand Prix winners here today.
You always look back at a race like this and think, if I'd just made that mistake there or locked up here, there would have been contact. And every one of those overtakes is a moment where you have to absolutely nail it, perfect it, and that's exactly what they're able to do today. Great stuff indeed.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way onto the podium now. races, so many stories. Who knows what the next chapter has in store for us all? So join us next time out for more. And welcome from the commentary box to our latest F1 World event. The prize today is victory, but that prize can only be won by one. 18 corners make up a lap of the incredible figure-of-8 Suzuka circuit, with 10 to the right and 8 to the left, for a distance of 3.6 miles. Average lap speeds around here are fairly quick. If it stays dry, then expect somewhere in the region of 136 miles per hour. Suzuka, one of Sebastian Vettel's favourite tracks, but he's not on the grid today. These up-and-coming drivers take his place instead, and they'll be looking to make their own memories here as they line up for today's Grand Prix. So we're getting close to the start of the race. What will this driver be experiencing? Big nerves? Big excitement? What?
Okay, DRS is now available. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. boys! Yes, mate! We got the win and you did it cleanly! Incredible!
That's it then for another fantastic Grand Prix here in Japan. A brilliant victory that has thoroughly earned the applause of the sellout crowd here today.
They had to be decisive with their overtaking today as they worked their way through the field. And those kind of race victories are so enjoyable because it's not just like winning from the front. They really had to work for it today.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race. Well, the prize in the eyes of our winner today is there for all to see. But next time, who knows who might be standing on top of that podium? Join us again. Well, a warm welcome from the commentary box to this F1 World event. What a glorious day this could be for one. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and it could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakhir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. It's Carlos Sainz in pole position, and today's F1 World Challenger completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Norris, Oscar Piastri, Leclerc, Verstappen, Ricciardo, Tsunoda, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Russell, Joe, Ocon, Hulkenberg, Sargent, Bottas, Gasly, Albon, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. It's our 10th appearance of the season today, Ant, so where's the driver's head at?
It's an exciting time for them, Crofty. Definitely 10 events in. You've gone through that phase where it's all completely new to you, but there's still an awful lot to learn. So keep digging deep, keep enjoying it. That's the best advice I can give.
Okay, let's aim for the win today. DRS now enables. DRS enables. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. Well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Yes, guys, yes! Come on, boys! Yes, there it is. We've got to the end. There's the checkered flag, and you hit that target position. Good stuff.
That's it then for another spectacular Grand Prix here in Bahrain, and a real champion's drive to take the win.
Race win, fastest lap as well, so that extra point for them today, and what a masterful performance. They really showed a clean pair of heels to the rest of the opposition out there today. They had no answer for them.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently, and it's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be so proud of the victory they've secured here. Well, what happened on the track today will surely, no doubt, come back to excite us once more. These drivers competing throughout the season and giving us brilliant entertainment. So why not join us again next time for more of the same?
Don't just walk, run. Don't just talk. I need action. I need more pace. Go hard. I wanna see the heart racing. Okay, I ain't seen the gym in a while. Joint so tight and it's cramping my style. Give me more pancake when it really should be giving more like a milkshake with these cakes. No more skipping leg day. Give me those weights. You've been hogging them all day. I just need a minute. Let me finish. Let me lose my breath. All I really want is a bit more sweat. Cause when the sun's out, guns out. I'm feeling myself from my workout. Let me get these gains. Pedal to the metal. No pain, no gain. I might be sore, but the body ache. Pump me up. Give me more than shakes. Spot me. I'm gonna need more plates.
Welcome everybody from the commentary box to this latest F1 World event. So far this season, some of our drivers have made great names for themselves, others need to improve. Can they do it today? So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and a very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Oscar Piastri, Leclerc, today's F1 World Challenger, Hamilton, Russell, Stroll, Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Sargent, Joe, Albon, Ocon, Gasly, Bottas, and Nico Hülkenberg rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. Anthony Davidson, here's a question for one of our drivers on the grid who seem to be operating at a lower level than some of the other drivers here. Is this too much of a challenge for them?
Well, look, Formula One is a challenging environment, and sometimes it does get the better of drivers. We've seen that so many times in the past. But look, you've got a good team of people around you. It's now time, if you're that driver, to pull on that experience of the ones around you and just try and re-energise yourself and work on the weak areas.
Great work so far this weekend. Let's bring it home in first. Come on. focus now for the rest of the race. Now use DRS now available. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going. fastest lap of the race. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. Okay, well, we didn't hit our expected finishing position today. Unlucky.
Lando Norris, take a bow, at last, a winner in Formula One.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
And look at that, they're making their way out onto the podium now. Great race from the McLaren team, and I'm very happy to see them there on that top step of the podium. It's been a thrilling day of F1 world action, but there are more to come in the future. So follow us and join us once more as these drivers put themselves through the ultimate test.